How do you keep it rough and rugged?
Man, if you could see my outfit, you know I keep it rough and rugged. You know, the whole classic Alaska visor cap, you got that on. We have the full-on Alaska t-shirt right here. Dickies import from, of course, Mexico. Pocket on the side, you know, a collab between Vans and Navapachiri. An Italian brand collabing with Vans. Nice hiking shoes up there, some DHL socks, because you know we're delivering the style here. Today, more graffiti brand, man.
The style.
It's almost time. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
It is indeed a pleasure to have this privilege to play here for you. We intend to give you a very fine program, so just settle back, relax, and enjoy the moment.
I can hear everything, but I need to hear what's going on in this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's your boy, once again, Marc. This is Rough and Rugged Podcast, community outreach, out here in the streets of Joburg, Newtown, streets to be exact. And, you know, going out, reaching out to the community of my creative peoples, my creative entrepreneurs, letting them share their stories so that you can also be woke, inspired, and informed. Right now, I'm joined by my fella, my brother, my homie, my real one. I'm gonna let him do the talking. What up?
Anyway, they say some things like that, like this. They're like, I got too better once I got it together. I got too fed up with kids better, too jealous. Shut up, you better get the hell out, bootlegger. Let us cut up new cheddar fellas. I'm a truth teller. Let's start with the part that I know. They say the smarter departed alone. We're not at the bottom of records. The market we target records is dope. Establish a garden of hope in anticipation of growth while participating in art in the making. I started debating my soul. Well, the market is taking the stuff we're creating, but fuck it, we're making some dough. And the money we're making is probably mistaken as manipulation of both. I got limitations, I know. Yo, stop imitating my flow. For public relations, I started debating.
Yeah, wow. That was quite a nice intro, man. That was your boy, Thabs on the mic.
Yeah.
And welcome to the podcast, sir. How are you doing?
Nah, I'm alright, yeah.
Where you been? We haven't been seeing much of you in the streets. Well, not the streets as per se, because you're always out here, but in the studio, what you been doing? What you been up to?
I'm working on another gigantic project.
After Center of the Universe?
Yes.
So you're following up with something?
Yes. I'm not sure what the name of the album is going to become, but it's a work in progress.
That's beautiful, man. Current situation pertaining to the pandemic, how has it affected or impacted or motivated or enhanced your life or your craft?
Okay. Corona. Is air.
Right? The air we breathe, literally.
Yeah. And we know, forget about a vaccine. There is a cure, which they went quiet about.
What do you think if there's a cure for something that was never even literally like really real, but it became real because we started paying attention to it?
Well, first of all, on top of that, I'm flat broke and I can't even afford to pay attention.
Bars. So yeah, man, that's what life has become for all of us now. We trying to fucking pay attention to our lives, but we're forced to pay attention to this bullshit. So yeah, that's why I'm asking you, how has it impacted, affected, or motivated you to keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, check this out. the coronavirus disease, the vaccine is just nanotechnology. They're inserting smaller SIM cards into people's bodies. Even if you can look at it, looks like water. And they insert it like it's about population control. Not population destroy, because they need a workforce. So they might kill old people, because they're not going to become the workforce. They're too old. So they just kill them. Children are our future. Meaning that the children can continue as a workforce. They need. What I mean by population control is controlling the population. You have to kill some people for them to believe it exists. They can't just say go to like the coronavirus disease in the young time. If you don't believe, they must kill some people and say this person died of the coronavirus, and then start behaving, wear a mask, which I think is wrong, because I mean it violates a certain human rights, freedom of speech. How can I hear you wearing a mask? How you can even take a sip or smoke a cigarette wearing a mask? It's limiting a few things in order to insert something called 5G. 5G. Yeah, fear is very important. Fear is very important. So then you do that. Then you do that. And third,
So they trigger that shit in you.
automatically. I heard about something like, I'm not even a South African as much as they might think. I rep South Africa as an represent. They can even go as far. Hold on. All right. They can even, okay, sorry, it's a radio mic here. They can even go as far as saying, do not walk outside of your house at 8 or 9 p.m. And then you'll do it. Because you can become arrested by police for no reason, for just walking out of your house.
So you basically think that it was actually a shift in society, a shift in the system. Yeah, man. Yo, man, who's the brother next to you? Let him also vocalize.
Black, yeah. Let me introduce my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Too Black, yeah.
I go by the name of Too Black, one of the up and coming artists in SA. Afro to say, yeah. This thing, yeah, Corona, it did affected us so much to the extent that Tina, an unsigned artist, we ended up in deep, can I use vulgar? Shit, yeah, we ended up in deep shit, because we've got kids to feed, unemployed, we've got families to take care of, unemployed, you get locked up in the house, you can't even move. So into esuke yasidawa sadakwa kakhulu njengoba usibona sidakiwe namanje sagcina sesingasazi ukuthi senzeni because manje icorona isidakiwe. That's what I can say. Whatever it is that they are doing, man, I don't even want to know about these things, but it affected us mostly as artists, bro. We are fucked.
Yeah, Too Black. Do you remember when you came to my house in this valley?
I do.
Do you remember that we sold that house?
Yeah, I remember you did.
No, but the thing was very bad because we only owed the bank 4,000.
We couldn't pay.
So then why not sell the house?
We were supposed to sell the house. We couldn't pay because of this lockdown. 4,000 rands.
Over $1 million? Anyway, yeah, vibes.
So yeah, anyways, moving along right swiftly, man. So in terms of your practice, your crafts and everything, did you find a way to mitigate any risks, to mitigate any way you do your stuff? Regulate or mitigate? Yeah.
Okay. Let me say something like this, Chief. I was a little bit upset about this coronavirus, this is whatever. But allowing me not to go out helped me to finish writing a book. Because what are you going to do? You can't go anywhere. So then I did a lot of things like by myself. I'm a creative, I'm a god. You understand? So I'm a creative. I can create things. Instead of going out, I started going in. End of the story.
That's beautiful, man. With regards to the current affairs in the world, what would you like to say? And with regards to what I'm talking about is the current affairs, social indifferences, political injustices, economic backlash. What would you like to actually just...
Okay. This is what is already been suggested to you. Don't hope that the government is going to help you. Those guys are not your friends. Do not think that like they don't hope because they must, as a man, build your own house. Then the government is going to give you a free house in every night. So they can, if you don't work, they'll pay you for not working.
Yeah, this currency thing, man, you know, it affects most of us here in South Africa as citizens, you know. Not mentioning us mostly. What about the homeless? Nobody cares about the homeless, bro. You can see in Joburg, daily basis, like Sbona Bantu Balale Tratin, and mostly if you check, all of those people are South Africans. You look at the foreigners, bro. Foreigners, they own everything. Yet our people are suffering. So what must we say? We shut up.
Okay, I'm interjecting. I'm interjecting. And I'm disagreeing with you.
State your point. Because that's what I see on daily basis with my naked eye.
Yeah. Meaning, you can eat your own money, you can sell some sweets. There's no such thing as homeless. Because we all have homes. There's no such a thing.
Wow, that's very deep because you are taking the actual experiences that you are going through and relaying into what's going on in the world.
I have got a lot of property. Houses, land, like farms, just by myself. My parents did this and then relay.
That's where the problem is.
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You are listening to Rough and Rugged Podcast. You are tuned into Rough and Rugged Podcast. Welcome to Rough and Rugged Podcast.
It's thinking like not everybody does have a better background. Some people come from bad background.
Did you from Soweto? did you from Soweto?
Not from Soweto. From the dusty streets of Orange Farm. Aslim, we were taken from Soweto, we were dumped there.
Why is it the Orange River? South Africa cannot. South Africa has a lot more. It has electricity, it has water, it has air.
But they son, but my Melissa Tolisa, we ain't supposed to be politically affiliated as artists, you know. We are just stating our views. No hard feelings to everyone, you know. Because the one guy chats again in there, now we're gonna crash our careers, you know. So now, we're sorry.
Who's gonna crush your career?
Yeah, bro. Don't put me there. Let's just stop it. I'm scared.
Anyway, this is the Hymphatic Thabs chilling with T Black, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say T Black Shaka, but you're T
Black SA.
So tell me about where we at right now, Newtown, a very important space for artists, but you can see the transformation that has taken in this place and developed in this place. So how do you see that shit contributing to our lives?
First of all, forget about Newtown Junction Mall, ne? It's the market theater. You're not even allowed to sell the cigarettes unless you go into a mall and buy a 20.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, of course I do have a sense of humor, but like, when is Marc, yeah.
Yeah, and the states, the government coming and barricading most areas that we can't even access anymore. Like the park has been basically fenced. Saibono's closed up its portion. The mall has taken over with the activities. Market theatre is just monetizing each and every movement in the space. There's no longer any creativity. So that's one thing.
No. Creativity can never stop.
Never.
They are just blocking. Meaning that something like this. If you dig me, build a mine, and then you find me underground. I cannot just afford to be in every person's house like stainless steel and shining in everybody's kitchen or teaspoon type things. If you want platinum or gold or diamonds, go underground, build a mine.
So Master Thabs, this one is related. It's going straight for you. You're a hip hop legend, man, and I'm going to be honest and say I've loved your music ever since I heard of you, and I've followed you throughout the culture. Is there any specific goals that you still wanna reach, and any specific dreams that you still wanna, achieve as a hip hop artist in SA, hip hop underground artist? Yeah.
First of all, I'm not South African. Second of all, I am Lesotho. There is a lot. I am not done. I just might be difficult to find. I don't even know how you found me. I'm very difficult to find. But does not mean that this is how the story ends.
Any other artists that you still aspire to and maybe you still would want to work with?
There's a dear friend of mine called, I don't know, can I say his name? No, he's not his stage name, his personal name. Guitumala Malakan is one person that I might allow to sneeze next to a microphone next to me.
Why is that?
I think he's a good rapper. And he's nice. And he knows me from when I was 14 years old. And I mean, we used to call him Fat Boy. But, like, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to balls, he's not so bad.
That's great, man. That's great. So that's one of the people that you see that you rather.
Yeah, talking to you.
Yeah, great. Yeah, man.
Vibes, yeah.
That's great, man. So Thabs, in terms of the culture, how do you see it? How do you see it change? How do you see it taking shape?
Okay. I'd also like to add this. Our children must be better than us. Because if our children are too good and too nice, that's great. That's beautiful. If our children are terrible and they whack, that might cost us bad parenting.
So I heard you talking about a book, bro. You turn into a storyteller, or you actually want to be an author?
I write. I do write.
Tell us a bit more about your book.
Okay. Book number one, I'm working on 2 books. Okay. Book number one, the one that's going to I'm publishing with Chamaranga. It is only a poetry anthology. My autobiography, I'm still working on it. Wow.
That's great, man. Because I definitely would want to see a bit more, interest in your life. Like maybe it turning into a documentary or film about Thabs, the hip-hop legend, the hip-hop icon in South Africa. What do you think do you think a project like that would suffice for you?
Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Stay rough and rugged and African, because there is nothing wrong with who you are, how you look, how you dress. Be yourself and never be ashamed. And we are just proudly African, South African. And this is Empress Zamakuba of African Indigenous Enterprise, presenting to you African Indigenous Snacks here.
Only in terms of sufficiency, not in terms of efficiency. Yes, I would like to maybe continue being a female guy, whatever. No cameras, please. Don't take a picture of me unless I allow that.
Unless it's demonstration of character. It's devocation of character.
Defamation of
somebody's
character.
life without their permission.
Sorry, I'm not here to use the EFF accent.
But in terms of culture, if I may add on that, I think culture is growing in South Africa. We're seeing new kids doing their own thing. Right now, we're talking about pianos, and it's going viral, universal, and shit. So now there's quite a positive step when it comes to art in music in SA. What I would like to say is that the world should know that we fire. That's what I like about my country. Big up.
Well, I enjoy what you black is saying, you know. Basically, we must stop trying to force and allow.
Whoa, bars. You guys hear that? We must not. We must allow.
Or foster. Oh, so someone so foster can you're forcing things. No. It's almost like running, what do you mean? Running slowly. You think you're in a rush, don't run slowly. Do not jump out of a taxi if you're going to Pretoria because there's traffic. And then jump up by Kelowna and start walking. Because you see somebody in a bicycle. And then you're like, this taxi is wasting my time. It's only traffic. That taxi could reach quicker to Pretoria than you walking out of it. And then start like a young man, you can see like, sorry, my Zulia be broken. But like, I want to go like, and that's where I'm lento. Like, you want to do Andrew? Like this guy. Well, you can't afford to like.
But what I'm praying for, bro, is that at least, man, Umhlaba should come into place back again. You know, Umhlaba is broken because women are angry. Bafas bakwatile, you know. And back then, way back in the days, you know what they used to do, chaps? They will bebazothatha abafazi babanike indima yokuthi kube yibo ababeka umthetho emhlabeni. Bese amadoda athatha lowo mthetho obekwabafazi ayabusa because they believe that umama uyowaziyo ukuthi ingane ifunani. So now abafazi lately bakwatile kumhlaba nje. But now I think South African government is doing great by bringing back rights to women. Wathinta abafazi, wathinta inbokodo. But now, please bafazi abuse their power. Use it right. Use it right so that this world could be right. That's what I'm asking.
Thank you. Now that you also brought that up, to the men who are also feeling very threatened, very, what can I say, very weak. Weak in a sense that they don't want to vocalize, they don't want to express. Instead, they choose to bottle in what they feeling, what they have, and then they end up outing themselves. What do you think you can? Is it because of the influence or the contribution of women, or it's just a general thing that men feel very overpowered, very weak?
Okay. Let's
the SA Constitution states that we all equal before the eyes of the law. But now, when it comes to that, it's the other way around. You know, it's the opposite way around. Because now, you look at women's rights, you look at Women's Day, you look at Mother's Day, whatever they have, banele line, if they don't feel better, they can 0800 to look at the kids. 0800. What about men? We ain't got nothing to say to nobody. So I feel like Tina Matota, like nobody cares about us anymore. And it's just like bro, remember. So now I mean we definitely need our rights too. Let us equalize rights.
Sorry, I'm becoming an interviewer. What about your mother?
My mom. Yes. When you talk about that women, man, it's what you hear right now. That's my mom. That's what he raised, man. That's what she raised.
Are you aware that You're not the only person that has a mother.
Nah, my mom died a long time ago, in 1996 when I was 9.
You are here. You're here right now.
Yeah.
Because of her.
Exactly.
So, what I can only say, man, is women is not only a poetic thing. It's like we men.
As a whole, I love women.
And we cannot allow like whatever women to try to become stronger as if they're weaker because it's a suggestion that they're weaker.
Exactly.
And that's problematic by itself.
And the other problem is, Buffett, let me tell you something. Stop uzenza amabhoza. Yabona amadoda athanda ukubhoza. You guys, you think you're tough. You know, just because you see women weak physically, say then so spendula ibhoza endlini, uba ibhohoma estradini. So yalwa guys, easy does it. Easy does it. Yini enikwatisa labo mama because manje nifuna ukuba control and nifuna ukubenzani, you know. Yeah, yekelana abo mama benza into yabo nani nenza into yenu. Ningazozenza amabhoza la. Shana nabafazi. Bro,
To react. Yeah, man. And also with the feminine energy, it's very, yeah, guys. We are out in the streets shooting it live. That's why you can hear some of these sounds. So don't worry. As long as you can still hear us, then yeah, keep it locked, guys. Keep it locked.
Or something KIM. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving and let's keep it rolling. So yeah, guys, that's how my brothers feel. The sentiments shared are very important and they're very honest and they're very true. I can see where my brothers' thoughts are stemming from, but also not to delve too deep into it. It's something that is also on the surface. Men in general right now are also they're also feeling very attacked. You know, they're feeling attacked, like you mentioned, not because of women, but they're feeling attacked because of themselves. So how do we get out of that stereotype of what men are trapped, but they don't know how to escape those traps?
I'm gonna say this one more time. Allow.
Clear on that, I'll say, no matter how bold or how big or how much your beard is or stronger, you should acknowledge as in Dota, we all human in heart. We all human in heart. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah, yeah, a young short story. Ne? My mother, my own mother, my biological mother, helps me to go to school with like Papa Kadinawa, like I'm a bunch of I'm in MHS, I'm in like one of the most expensive schools, and like there's cars that get dropped off. She makes me walk across a mountain to get to that school. I'm already accepted in the school, young child. But like, how do I open my lunchbox? Because in Paris, I want like, I'm 2 slices of white bread and cheese.
But if you focus too much on that, then you won't know where you're going because that's where you come from. Yeah.
Well, now I'm here. She built me to become stronger. Like I didn't understand. I thought she was being nasty.
Nasty, boss.
I'm not even here to use it.
You know why we are like this, man? You know why we are like this? It's because our parents taught us that they don't owe us nothing. And we don't owe them nothing.
Yeah, automatically. Yeah.
Today's kids, they demand. They feel like we owe them something.
Even if you send a kid to a shop, even if you send
discipline and morals.
Even if you send a child to a shop, he wants to gain 50 cents or at least 100.
So this is what's gonna lead me to this, to pose this next question as to your advice, or maybe your little penny of advice, or two cents of motivation to the actual youth currently, facing all these challenges that we are currently facing. But motivational wise, what would you guys say to boost, to drive them and inspire them? What would you guys say, honestly?
Okay. You wanna start?
You can start.
Do you?
I think I'll say these kids are already inspired because they follow our trend on how we used to do things. Yes, we are the parents, they're already inspired. What I can tell them is that decency, guys, decency. Like upeminsango e-primary umuntu omdala uphambi kwakho upemugwana cabzana la etropeni. Like you're not decent. So maunjalo angeke uye nowhere. Thina namanje mina ubaba wami ngisawufihla ugwayi at my age. Makavela nebhiya mangiphuza. Ngiyayifihla. Because that's how we were taught.
We must never ever, now we are parents, ignore the fact that we smoke. If my child wants to smoke a cigarette or marijuana, allow. Don't force with the aksad. You may not make your child afraid of you.
But
he must respect
the effects, bro. We have to stop kids not doing things that we regret today. Effects after that. Mtana kuzotana 15 years ngatu na 30. Because we are mega loka pemana lensa.
Okay. Make an example.
Just make one right now.
Okay.
The effects.
Make it.
Okay. Who, what, when?
Media.
Is that the name of a person?
Yes.
Where?
Media is uncontrollable. Media is uncontrollable. They should come to control and stop influencing our kids with bad things.
Are you seriously saying that you cannot even make one example?
Media, I've just made it.
So, what happened to who and when? I like examples. You cannot afford.
Don't mention names.
It's not about names.
These kids, they watch all of these niggas on TV, of which I won't mention with names. Papis, Bapemana and Sang, and they want to imitate at the end of the day when So now, reason why I'm saying media has too much influence than you as a parent. So Tina Meles Kulumen media and guys, please limit. Nothing is because we don't like it. When we see our kids bahleli la edrobheni emapakini, busy smoking shit.
My mother's mother, like my grandmother, Thabs, died at the age of 100. And she was always drinking. Every day I'm like, how can she continue to live and reach 100 years old? For me, that's amazing. By the time she almost went to 90 mama, now I was taking care of her. You know what I mean? So now, she left properties to me. So, I couldn't give two hoots. I couldn't really care. I got so much land, like I couldn't even care, dude. And you will never find me. You can only hear this podcast, but you can never find me.
All right, guys, to lighten up the mood a little bit, to bring up the vibes.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys, there's some cops, JMPD, you know what I mean? These people are in charge of with guns
and bulletproofs,
and reflectors. The West. That's the uniform, guys. That's Oh, JMPD, guys, stands for Johannesburg Metro Police Department, and they fucking in charge of bullying car drivers and vendors. Yeah. Hawkers. Yeah.
Yeah. But if any one of these things try to like ask me, yo, Thabs, where's the weed? I'm like, I got it. Do you have resume?
Yeah, that's a good way to get them, bro. So guys, I actually want to ask you some nice, like maybe fun stuff. Maybe we can play a little game. So what keeps you going?
Well, you know what I enjoy actually? Even if it's just like
Three things that keep you going.
They keep me going.
Yeah, 3. Not even 5. Just 3 things that keep you going.
Meditation.
Yes.
Listening to myself.
Yes, that's part of meditation, isn't it? But continue.
Okay.
Yes.
That's 1.
Yes.
2, allow myself to become clean.
Yes.
Because I got hot water and electricity in my house.
Yes.
And then 4, okay, swag. I must look like I must feel myself.
Present yourself.
I must feel myself. Before other people can say, oh, Thabs looks nice. I must feel myself. And then another person will be like, oh, Thabs, you look okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm worried, I'm spending too much time in a mirror.
You lose confidence.
That's a good one. Bro, what keeps you going?
First and foremost, man, I think, yeah. Prayer, bro, because God comes first, you know. Then music, then love for the people, man. I love my people. Yeah, it's prayer, music, and love. Yeah, I love my people.
That's great. So, before you die, what do you want to do?
Accept, oh God, this entire world that we're on now belongs to us. So before I die, and even if I die, planet Earth will still be here.
Before you die, bro, what do you want to do?
You know what happened in this universe, man? Mother Earth. They came in, the likes of Malcolm X, Dr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, Mamsis Brenda Fassie, Babu Steve Biko. You know, they all came and played a role, then they died. So now, before I die, I just want to open feeding schemes, man, Emakasana, you know, to each and every location, fight hunger. Yeah, then if God can grant me that power, I'm feeding scheme countrywide, then I can die after that.
Okay. What feeding scheme?
Food. People are running out of food in townships, bro. Reason why we are here because of hunger, bro.
Actually, planet Earth never came short with 10 cents. It came with everything.
Now you start.
Stretching it. Wow, guys, there you go, guys. That was actually some nice comments from the brothers. Just to maybe one last final one. Your celebrity crush. Who do you have a crush on? Who do you wanna spend maybe a day with in your life? Who do you wanna spend a day with? Like who inspires you that you would wanna, spend a moment with them? Yeah.
There's a lot.
Name one that stands out the most from those lots.
If it's a girl, not Beyonce.
Who?
Rihanna.
Great. And if it's a guy?
Rihanna's a chick.
And if it's a guy, who you'd want to spend a day with, who would that be?
Lesotho Rampolokeng and Saul Williams.
Nice. Thank you. That's great. And you?
I've already spent the day with that guy, man. What an amazing persona I've saw within him, you know. He's from Malawi. He's big in Malawi. His name is Onesimus. I was at Ghetto Rough, Onesimus. I was at Ghetto Rough paying a visit to a friend. He's a resident producer there, DJ Snatcher. While I was with this Snatcher chilling, here come this guy. He's like, my nigga, I want to do a piano song in Zulu. Can you interpret? We went to the office, started writing a song for him, and he was like, bro, you're good. People like you, I featured them. Just like that, we just went straight to the studio and did a song.
Actually,
If we could get people like that in this who appreciate. Oh, who? I just did a song with you yesterday. I was with him. He's a producer, man. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
That's a guy you want to spend most of the time with. And then any woman, any girl?
When it comes to women, my baby mamas, both of them.
That's it. God, that's a good one. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, man. Guys, that's a very amazing time. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to give me some attention and to actually share your comments and your stories. Man. Any parting shots?
You my nigga anyway. This could have probably happened anyway.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Any parting shots?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. Worry cannot be an area of concern.
Worry cannot be an area of concern. Keep that guy. Gems.
No, don't give the microphone to Thabs.
What was the question? Peace and love, man. You know, I wish our government can settle things and leave our African brothers here with us. We're already used to them. You know, just equalize. Ngabibiko khalayo yabo. Sabancane abagrand by, you know, this is Africa. You know, so South Africa ngithandela lo, more especially Joburg.
Alright, yeah. To anybody that ever hears this,
Close us off. Yeah.
thank you for borrowing me your ears. There's so many things that come from. There's many more where these things come from.
Yes.
That's my closing.
No, we give thanks, and that's how we close it off, guys. Please don't forget to tune in, subscribe, like, and share a comment, and let's grow this community, guys. That's it from us, guys. Rough and Rugged Podcast, and we out. Peace.
Yo. Both those two are music, or should I say are kinds of music that I like very much. Hip-hop for me is very serious. Hey, the way I feel hip-hop is on a very personal level, you know. I just felt I had to say that. Anyway. Who's that? Right there, blue cap and white hair. A new chap called Thabs to prune your afternoon's nightmare. You might hear the saxophone saliva from the last lagoon. Ideas to master tunes, make them fly like gas balloons. The sky bless my highness, call it majesty. My chest be swollen, it was stolen from a rugged tree. I get freaked by life as the moon is by night. My bright eyes light the path of doom to hide fright. Why Mike has a spoon I tried to analyze. In veins, spin veins, fast cocoons as butterflies. Off the toast, otherwise boast, but on the other hand, those that thought otherwise got roast by motherland. Stretches like rubber bands. Check this, I'm suffering. Sketches, the shabba ranks calling. I love a man for hurting another man. I'll have to soon weigh the massive boom and say, as for whom it may concern, you'll have to ask cartoons. Who's that? Right there with white hair and a blue cap. Your afternoon's nightmare. Now it's Thabs the new chap.
Rugged Podcast. Podcast for the community, for outreaching to individuals who are in the creative space, who are in the business space, who are entrepreneurs, or who are just, in general, good members of society and who want to tell their story. So this is the platform that they get to do that on. So welcome to my podcast, guys.